Hey, what's up, YouTube viewers and BetaNews.com readers? Brian Fagioli here with another unboxing. And as you can see, today I'm looking at the LG G5. This is the new flagship phone from LG. It has a lot of cool features like a fingerprint reader, beautiful screen. The big selling point, however, that might be a gimmick to some, is that it has modules that can be replaced. So you can add enhanced audio capabilities, different things by plugging in modules into the bottom. Of course, you can also replace the battery on here, which a lot of new smartphones, you don't have that ability. So that's another big selling point here. So let's go ahead and look at the box. LG G5. And let's see what the box says here. So, the box includes the LG G5 itself, an energy-efficient charger. I don't care about the environment. Just kidding, guys. Get started guide, English and Spanish, important information booklet, standard lithium-ion battery, a USB Type-C cable. That's really cool. So this has USB Type-C, and it also comes with a SIM ejection tool, SIM tray ejection tool. Has a Qualcomm Snapdragon processor. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's take a look. So I'm just gonna pull off the sleeve here. And we'll put that to the side. And let's see what we have here. Okay, yeah, so you can see here the battery. Here's the bottom of the phone. So it comes out the bottom. You can see it has a replaceable battery. What else do we have here? That's pretty much it on the box. Thing on the bottom just says LG, life's good, as does the top. So there's an arrow pointing here. So I'm going to open up the box. Ooh. Inside it says, life's good. What does that say? Life's good when you play more. That's probably good advice. Life is enjoyable when you have fun. Now the phone is on the top, so I'm going to take that out for right now. Let's go ahead and look at the inside. So let's see. We have a Let's Get Started guide. Let's get started with your new Sprint phone. And yes, this is the Sprint variant of the LG G5. This will only work on the Sprint network. I don't believe this would work on, say, Verizon. I'm pretty sure it won't. I have to check the bands that are available. Safety information is on page 2. Don't care about that. Put that to the side. Don't really care about that kind of stuff, guys. Don't read manuals. Just kind of rip into boxes. We have a USB charger. Open this up. And this is not Type-C. The charger itself is not Type-C. Get this off here. Little sticker sticking. Okay. Cool. Your general run-of-the-mill USB charger. And then, of course, we have a cable. So now this is Type-A USB. Ooh. To Type-C USB. So this would actually plug into the phone. The charger itself is Type-A, but you could get a USB-C to USB, I should say USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable if you wanted to connect this to, say, a computer which has Type-C. All right, so there's the charger. Of course, this wire can also be used for data, but there's the charger. What else do we have inside the box? We have the SIM ejection tool, which, of course, if you ever lose this, you can use a paper clip. And that's it. The box is now empty. So I'm going to put that to the side. And yes, I still have my Valentine's Day paper on the table. I have not replaced that yet, even though we are now in April. So that's from February. So let's go ahead and take a look at the phone. So I'm just going to peel the sticker off the back before I do anything because it has the some information about the phone on there. All right, so let's start looking at the back of the phone here, guys. So on the back of the phone, we see G5, a fingerprint reader, and home button. So it's a button on the back. Now, A button on the back, some people have issue with. You know, it's kind of, you have to use muscle memory to remember where it is. You know, sometimes it can be kind of hard. Here, there's no volume around it. The volume is on the side this time. So there's no volume, so there's no mistaking which button is which, as some other phones have had on the when you have the button on the back. So this is strictly a home/fingerprint reader. So when you recharge the back, that's the only button to touch and press. So there's no chance you're accidentally going to hit volume up or volume down. So I think that's a good choice. As I said, let's see. So here is a volume rocker. It is actually a rocker. It's not two separate distinct buttons. It's an actual rocker. So it's a single button on top of two pressure points. Basically, there's two internal buttons and just a single button on top. So an actual rocker. Here is, I don't know what this is. There's a little, oh, okay, that's to take the bottom part off. I think you press this in and the bottom part comes off. But let's look at the rest of the phone first. So on the bottom we have a speaker grill, microphone hole, and USB-C. And as I said earlier, USB-C, which is a reversible standard. So you can plug it in either way, which is cool. On this side, we have the SIM tray, and you would use the SIM removal tray there, the little tool to take the tray out. On the top, we have a 3.5mm jack for headphones. And let's see, is that an IR blaster? Looks like there's an IR blaster on top. Another mic hole here too, but I think that's an IR blaster if you wanted to use this as like a remote control for your television. Cool. All right, before we look at the front of the phone, let's take the battery out and the modules here. So you press this button in, I guess, and this should just slide off. Oh, ooh, look at that color of that battery. That really pops, doesn't it, guys? So the battery itself, how does the battery come off, or does it not come off? I wanted to say that this battery comes off somehow, and it may. I don't want to break it without reading any instructions or anything. But this bottom piece can be replaced with different modules. If you look inside here now, the inside of the phone is kind of exposed here. So you can replace this with different modules. So for instance, like an extended battery, there's a replacement, is it Bang & Olufsen? I think is extended audio capabilities, enhanced audio capabilities rather. You can replace that. This battery, I really could have swore comes off here. I don't want to rip it out. Maybe it doesn't. I don't see any button to kind of take this off. Anyway, I'll have to look into that further. I don't want to break the phone. That snaps back in now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the front of the phone. On the front, we have a camera here on the top left, which is cool. I often see cameras on this side of the phone. So here we have a front selfie camera there on the front. There's the earpiece. We have the LG logo on the bottom. And that's pretty much it. It's a really good looking phone. It's very basic looking. It feels like aluminum on the back, but this bottom piece looks plastic. Is there a sticker to take off or anything? Maybe? Let's see. Yes, maybe that's what it is. Yep, okay. That comes off. Okay, now it looks like it matches up. So you see there is kind of a, you can see the seam here now where the two parts touch. And it is a little, I don't want to say ragged, but it's not a perfectly straight line. You can kind of see where the two pieces meet. And it's not totally flush. So it does kind of take away the look of the premium look. However, I will say this. The phone itself will probably be in a case. That's not a huge issue to me, whether there's a seam here on the back or not. This is going to go in a case. If you're smart, you'll put your phone in a case. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel so much as a premium device as other phones. It feels very light, which is a good thing. But it kind of lacks a heft, and it's surprisingly light actually. But let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. So we have the volume rocker here. I guess we turn it on by holding down the home button. Yep, there we go. LG Life's Good, powered by Android. Obviously, I'm not going to go through the setup. I just want to kind of show the beginning part of the phone. See what the logo comes up or whatever. If the battery is dead. Try that again. Power on, LG, life's good. I think maybe the battery is depleted from the factory, surprisingly. Module. Yeah, it comes on for like a split second. And it looks like the battery dies. But there you have it, folks. That's just an unboxing of the LG G5. It's not the thinnest phone. It's not the prettiest phone. However, it does have that really cool capability of these modules. And whether that's a gimmick or not remains to be seen. A replaceable battery to me isn't so important nowadays because you have these really nice USB battery packs where you can just charge your phone by plugging into the USB port. And I like those because it'll work on any phone. So for instance, if you had, let's say you want to carry an extra LG G5 battery for when you're traveling, that investment only works in LG G5. If you buy a micro USB or just a USB, I should say, backup battery charger, a battery pack, those will work for any device. So it's a better investment as far as if you decide to move to an iPhone or some other kind of a phone that either doesn't even have a removable battery or doesn't accept an LG G5 battery. You're not essentially wasting your money or having, something that's not going to be useful in the future. So once again, Brian Fagioli taking a look at the LG G5. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm more than happy to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. And hey, if you like my videos, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.